What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Thank you very much for joining us once again. Today we are bringing you some more E28 content. I know how much you guys love the E28. Today we're redoing the front suspension, the arms, and the steering components, which is pretty crazy because I gotta tell you right now that it developed a death shake. I'm gonna insert a clip of what that is right now. Not good. So now that you see what it looks like, it is very unsafe, and I'm glad we're doing this. We actually should have done this a lot sooner than later, because when we did the coilovers, you saw how all the boots were torn. So that means no grease. It started wearing away actually soon after that, and it started shaking. So we've decided to do the entire thing over again. I guess not the entire thing, because we're leaving the rears for later, but the entire front end. And we're also taking care of that leaky oil pan gasket. So let me show you what we're working with. On the E28 chassis, the lower control arms are actually split into two, unlike the E30 chassis. This is, for me, is a lot more simple, because you're tying in to the subframe on 2 points. On the E30, actually, let me show you what the E30 arms look like. So I'm sure you guys can see this still in the bag. Let me take it out. So on the E30, you have 1 point tying into the subframe. This goes into the spindle, and then this goes into the lollipop. So this is a pain in the butt to get to. On the E28 chassis, we have 1 and 2 points to tie into, and they're completely separate, and they're really accessible, so this makes it a lot easier in my personal opinion. But this is what we're working with. We got really cool aluminum parts, all from SCP Euro. We got the steering components, which is, I think, the idler arm and part of the, I guess they're not called tie rods, but it's a complete steering component kit right here. So the middle piece, idler arm, and the 2 tie rods. We're also going to be doing the transmission. Why am I doing the transmission again? Because if you guys didn't know, synthetic gear oil is bad for these get rags. I learned that the hard way. I put synthetic 7590, and guess what? I chipped, I think, like 2 or 3 teeth on one of the gears. It came out on the plug, and it started making some nasty noises. So I'll insert a clip here so you can hear what it sounds like. I have plenty of get rags to choose from. I wanted to use the one from the later model E30, but if you remember, we have an E chassis, so that means that we have reference sensors on the bell housing. Does not work. So without further ado, let's get to it. We're gonna go ahead and start taking everything apart and getting this kit kind of sorted and taking all the old parts out. I'll show you some of the damage. I'm sure you guys caught some of the damage when we did the coilovers. A lot of the boots are completely torn. So if you want to see where we did the coilovers, go ahead and click the link up above my head so you can see how we did the coilovers, and then maybe watch this one so you can see how we completed the whole process. So let's tear it apart. Look who showed up.
Oh, hi.
Everyone's favorite brother. So no project is complete without its snags, and we have hit a major one, guys. So the motor mounts for the E28 look like this. It looks like a two-piece design. It's got the metal plate on the bottom and an insert at the top, but it's two separate pieces, and both of them are in the same condition. They've been torn for I don't know how long, cracked. They're literally coming apart. You can see that. So we ordered some replacements through Garageistic. Luckily they had some cool poly ones in stock. Should be better overall than these. I mean, we might feel a little more vibration, but that's the only option that we had. Surprisingly, nobody made an aftermarket for this, so we're just gonna go with the poly ones. We're gonna wait for them to come in tomorrow, but today we're gonna work on swapping the transmission and putting the oil pan back in. We got everything cleaned up, so it should be pretty good. Hey Diego, could we use this?
You know what? In many respects, this is a high quality part. What a lot of people don't know is that these will last actually 500,000 miles. I mean, see some cracks in here, and a little bit of the fabric, and like sticking out. This is polyester, guys. And if you put back this in your psych,
yeah, no, for real. For real, guys, honestly, if you see these things get cracked, if you see this in your car, stop driving your car. Seriously, this is a time bomb. Cracks, fibers sticking out, not good. Change it right away. This is overlooked a lot of the times. I've seen people post in forums, on Facebook groups, hey guys, my guibo fell apart and I'm stranded. Don't be that guy. Change your guibo.
Hey guys, we're getting ready to push out this half shaft. And here's what we've configured to make this job easier. You'll see that we have actually a bearing separator, and if you want to zoom in there, it actually catches part of the metal part or the ring for this center support bearing. You want to make sure that it actually holds it. Otherwise, when you push it down with the press, all you're going to do is just push down the rubber and leave the actual bearing in there. What we've done here is actually we're going to use an impact socket to make an adapter, actually just a spacer, or so that it reaches the press, since our press is a little bit off on the height. So here we go.
All right, guys, my brother and I have made an observation on the E28 chassis. We think it's pretty hilarious. So you start, when you do the exhaust, you have to squeeze your hands through here, right? So this might seem crazy. You have yourself a sway bar to squeeze through. Then you have yourself a cross member to squeeze through. And then your steering linkage to squeeze through. Last but not least, your subframe. So it's like a ladder down here, guys. Like, what?
You pick
this this is insane. On the E30 chassis, I will give it that it is much easier to squeeze your hands through here. Alright guys, the job is done and the car feels amazing. Hope you can hear me over all the loud exhaust. Not ours, but anyway. Yeah, the car feels great and I couldn't have asked for a better result. The steering is super direct. All I want to say 95% of the slop from the steering is gone. It's incredible. It's like driving a new car. A new 35-year-old car. But it's insane what maybe 4 or 5 ball joints can do to a suspension when they're worn out. All that extra play, a little bit here, a little bit there, adds up to one giant slop. So happy that we got that taken care of. It steers amazing. It goes where you want it to go. No more like loose steering wheel play. Anyway, I have peace of mind also that we swapped out any critical components that have to do with safety. Because to me, safety first, right? I should have done this when we did the coilover install because I did notice that the ball joints were all gone. So that's my bad, but I made a point to do it as soon as possible. Don't take safety for granted because there's plenty of horror stories out there where guys and girls don't do their maintenance or don't do their critical maintenance at least to make sure that the suspension won't fall apart, and guess what, they wreck their cars and sometimes they even end up in the hospital, and that's a shame to say that it does happen. Let's avoid that. Let's keep the community strong. Let's spread awareness. Honestly, this mission was a huge success. The transmission feels incredible. No more crazy rattling and grinding, whatever you wanted to call that noise. I'll insert the noise again. Everything is awesome. We're gonna go ahead and get organized to do the rear suspension next, but this is my daily now, so it probably won't be for a while. We're gonna concentrate more on the shop project and the upcoming E30 picnic projects that we have going on. We're juggling everything at once, so bear with us, guys. We are trying to upload every week, but until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and take care.